welcome world champion Michael Schumacher. And Mr. Hiroshi Yasukawa. Gentlemen, have a seat.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Michael, you've won 3 of the 5 races held here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We have a new racing surface on the track this year. Bridgestone has a great record of success. What do you look forward to in the race, given all the variables of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway?
Winning. Exactly. No, I mean, there's only one target for us. We definitely want to win. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And we have made again further improvements to the car, to the tires, and as you said, a new tarmac. So we have to see how that sort of moves the situation, whether it's going to bring the ball into our hand or it gives it away a little bit further. It's, you know, it's such a fine line. You can tip over one or the other way very easily.
Hi, Michael, Ray Matz, Daily Mail, London. Your brother Ralph has been speaking and giving interviews in Germany, suggesting that you may be thinking of retiring at the end of this season. We know that's not a new issue that he's asked many times, but could you just confirm to us and the guys out there what your plans are?
Very easy. Keep on racing. Honestly, as long as I'm competitive and you're happy to see me, I'll keep on.
Going on that question, there's also been rumors in the press saying that you might try to go for 10 World Championships, that you might not retire at the end of 2006 when your contract runs. What's the situation there?
I mean, one thing you have to know is that rumors, that's what the press lives from.
And that's why we have you here.
There is no such target for me. I just want to enjoy as long as I can enjoy, and I only enjoy if I'm competitive. I feel competitive still, and as long as this is the case, I keep on, and whatever comes, it will come. I mean, honestly, the main target has arrived in 2000, when the first championship had been achieved together with Ferrari. That was the main thing, and it was so outstanding for all of us to achieve this goal. That ever since anything had arrived after that, it was just a present, and it was just great. But I'm not targeting anything in particular except running, enjoying, and getting such support as I'm getting here today.
Okay, I'll figure this into the future. Do you see yourself as keeping in the racing scene, maybe having a team, maybe being a team director like Niki Lauda, doing something like that, or are you going to go home and just come to the Monaco Grand Prix from every year or something?
I mean, one thing is for sure, team director, the only team director you should talk about is Jean Todt. He is working really an incredible amount. He never lacks motivation, and he is the big pusher in the background at all time. And especially in these days, I mean, he's just giving it 100%, more than 100%, where you sometimes think it's not possible. And honestly, I have a very good life as a race driver, and I wouldn't want to swap with him at any time.
Can you tell me why Jean Todt was wearing that heavy sweater in the pit lane in Canada where it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit?
I mean, Canada was hot, but he should have been in Bahrain. It was 40-something degrees, and he was wearing exactly the same sweater. He likes that. I mean, he doesn't sweat. He feels good.
Do you feel you can realistically challenge for the championship this year?
Put it this way, I mean, as long, that's what I keep saying, as long mathematically we are in the position of fighting the championship, we will keep on fighting, no doubt about that.
On a personal note, your generous contribution to tsunami relief is well known, a $10 million donation. But you and your wife, Corinna, have long been philanthropic, particularly with regard to the United Nations children's charities and so forth. What's your philosophy about making those sorts of donations?
It has sort of triggered when I think it was '89, I won 2 races in Formula 3, and there was a very heavy prize money. It was at the time £20,000, and it was to win both races in Macau and Fuji, which they put this prize money out because they didn't expect anyone would win both races anyway. So it did happen by a lot of luck to me, and it happened that I knew at some stage in the race I would win this money, and when I knew I was going to win that money, I thought, what am I going to do with that? And the immediate thought was I want to help somebody with, and especially in the family at that time, I had somebody I could help big time with, and I did so. And ever since, I have this opportunity to be known, famous, and raise through some charity auction a lot of money, and I earn a lot of money. So I feel like to do something for other people as well. That's the main motivation.
This is from Nicole Schreiner, I believe, from De Pere, Wisconsin. Right there. And Michael, she asks, would you like to go karting with us tonight?
I mean, karting is still a big passion for me. I still love that big time, and as much time as I have, I do that. Tonight probably I'm rather busy, but no doubt, I mean, you're doing something I would rather come around to if I wouldn't be busy.
Michael, are you looking forward to the new V8 formula coming? Yeah, they said that about the V10 too.
Well, put it this way, we're sort of trying to slow down Formula 1 to make it, to keep it within, yeah, hang on guys, to sort of keep the safety situation at a limit, because we kept on improving speeds, which we like, yes, no doubt, and you like, but on the other side, circuits are built for a certain safety and a certain speed. So we kept just tipping over that edge, and that's why we have had the changes we have seen from last year to this year. That was all the background of it. But we are not very successful within all these changes they have been doing, because you have probably 5 or 10 people thinking about changing the rules, making the car slower, but you have hundreds of engineers to think the opposite. It's pretty easy to know who wins. So with this V8 engine, I think we're gonna finally achieve quite a big step, because to lose that much power and to gain that one back, that's very difficult. So in my view, the relation between grip, aerodynamic and engine horsepower, we sort of shifted away, because we always changed tires, aerodynamics, but we never looked at the engine. And if you see at what horsepower we have arrived, although it's great, I think the ratio should be adjusted a little bit. And I'm pretty sure you won't suffer from any attraction of Formula 1 with the V8 or not V8.
Michael, have you ever thought about something you'd like to do perhaps after Formula 1? Anything else in motorsport that you'd like to accomplish? Le Mans, Top Fuel Dragster, any?
Well, I'm not feeling that old yet, honestly. But the matter of fact is, Formula 1 is the ultimate. There's nothing better. So I don't see any reason to feel challenged from any other thing. And as I said, I'm still feeling pretty young inside. So I don't have no intention to do something different.